Peace, y'all. It's your man, Dave. You may have heard me alongside my brother Quest on the Marriage Ain't for Suckers program. We're still going strong, and now it's time to take it up a notch. This is the Grown and Married program with my co-host, my rib, the queen of my castle, the queen of my life, Simone Harris. We've been friends for almost 30 years and married for almost 20. So we know a thing or two about making marriage and relationships work if you're willing to make it work. So gather around, y'all. Share this with your spouses, your friends, your frenemies, and yes, even your enemies. And let's make marriages phenomenal together. Queen Simone, I know you're ready. I know you're set. So let's go.
Yeah, hello. This is L. David Harris. I am your host, and my wife is looking funny because she's wondering what happened to the music. But I timed it. I know I timed it just right. I am L. David Harris. I'm your host, and Queen Simone is to my right. If you're not watching the program and you're just listening, we are outside again in nature. That's why it sounds a little bit airy. You can hear all that wonderful, you can hear the trees rustling, the leaves rustling, and periodically you hear the birds making bird sounds. And so welcome to the Grown and Married program. And if you would, please direct your web browser to www.grownandmarried.com. There you can ask your marriage or relationship-related question, and we can do whatever we can to help you. And it's a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I pan the camera for those of you who are watching, but then it would take time to get it back into frame. So, sorry. I guess we get started, huh, Simone?
Yes.
Yes. What's good?
Nothing much.
Nothing much?
Yes.
Okay.
I was just telling you that I'm hungry.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, well.
Because of the guava.
The guava.
On the trees.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's great to be here. I'm glad to be by your side.
Yes, literally. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It is.
Cool.
By the way, you look nice.
Hey, thank you.
That was a compliment.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
The color does something for you.
The color. Which one?
All of them.
Oh, I have a lot of colors on. I'm wearing a dashiki. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
I'd pay you back, but then people would think I did it only because you said something to me. So, I won't tell you everything I'm thinking right now.
Okay.
About how wonderful
you smell that?
Yeah. Yes.
You smell the...
You're making me hungry.
Mm.
All right. Well, anyway, hey. So here's that time countdown thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So today we are talking about something very interesting. I hope it's interesting. Otherwise, we're wasting your time. And I think a lot of relationships and marriages need this, including ours. So you don't have to say what the title is because they can read it.
Oh, they are? They can read it?
They can just read it.
Oh, okay.
So what are we talking about today?
You changed it. You didn't. We're going to.
Don't worry about the title.
Oh, okay. Well, we're talking about, keeping the fire in the marriage.
Keeping the fire in the marriage.
Yes.
Okay.
I think a lot of times as couples, we let life get in the way of marriage, right? Mm-hmm. And by this, I mean, over time, we either have work or children, friends, and we tend to just, after a while, we start seeing ourselves drifting apart, right?
Yeah.
Start drifting apart. And then it's like, we were talking earlier, is that at some point, let's say if you have children and now they're gone out the house, then you're like, who is that person? Or who are you? I know we're married, but who are you?
Should I tell my story now?
I guess, or you can save it for later.
Okay, I'll save it.
But for that, I'm just like, we tend to just drop the ball on our time. Mm-hmm. And so one of the things that I think that we need to talk about to our viewers, to our listeners, is just how to keep the fire going, how to stay in tune with each other.
Yeah.
And not lose who we are or lose each other.
Right.
In the marriage journey.
Yeah, because marriage is more than one person.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And the more than one person are those who got married to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that sounds like duh. But a lot of times, and I'd say probably most times, people who are married also have children.
Yeah.
Whatever way you have children.
Mm-hmm.
Adoption, fostered parents, children from another relationship, biological children between the both of you, whatever way, right? Mm-hmm. And oftentimes one or the other, or maybe even both of the spouses, start to put a lot of attention, or I should say, inappropriate attention on the children. So the attention that should be for the spouse is also poured into the child. Now, the children are supposed to have their own attention, no question, right? But sometimes people go overboard and start to put the marital attention into the children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, one of the things that I think about too is even with those who don't have children.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing. Like they get caught up in the routine of, well, we don't have kids, so, I can spend more time at work, or, oh, the girls want to go out today, so
yeah,
I'm going to go, and I don't have no chick or child at home to worry about at this point in time.
Yeah.
But you still forget the marriage, nurture or invest in the marriage time. Because at some point, when the children come, then you're investing into something else.
Right.
Into more of the children, like you said, than in the marriage.
Yeah. And for those of you who are people of faith, I almost said Christians, but this is not just a Christian thing. People of faith have faith-oriented activities too, right? Mm-hmm. And it's necessary. I mean, there are people out there who need you, right? But sometimes married couples forget about the people on the inside of the home. Saving the world while your family is being lost. I'm a casualty of that when I was a child, right? So there has to be a balance, and I don't mean an equal time balance because there are not enough hours in the day to give equal time to everything. But there has to be a quality time element, quality attention element in the home, because really home is foundational to anything else we do. Yeah. Right. So there's a guy I know who told me a story years ago. We were just having lunch, really. He wasn't telling me a story on purpose. We were just having lunch at work. And he said, "Oh, no." I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" And he goes, "Well, our last child is about to go to college and he's going to stay in the dorm. And I'm going to be stuck in the house with my wife." Y'all just let that sink in. The dude said, "I'm going to be stuck in the house with my wife."